me Steve. Oh, I'm a wild boy. Fuck, I ain't got need.
That was more like battle rap, you know, just like schoolyard, you know, trying to gain respect from, you know, kids. I went to like a mixed school, so obviously, you know, hip hop was like the main thing going on. And that was back when battle rap was huge. That was back when like you'd watch 106 in Park for like Freestyle Fridays, and like those people were like holy to you.
I'm a wild boy. I'm a wild boy.
The first song we did was called "Get Your Walk On," and it was the stupidest song ever. But like, I don't know. Eventually, MGK's early recordings were terrible. Even my later recordings, even when we were like 18, was kind of sketchy. But you know, I kind of like really came into my own style when I was like 19. Yeah, the period in between that time, I was just trying to like find myself at first. You know, I started rapping like you know, about killing people and all the typical shit you would do in hip hop was just that, because that's how you think you're supposed to come up. That's how you think you're supposed to say, because that was when gangster rap was huge. And then you kind of like find your own lane.
Yeah, bitch, call me Steve. Oh.
When I did Lace Up the mixtape, we were living in I was living in my manager's mom's apartment. Shit, it's the ugliest green futon, most uncomfortable piece of shit ever. You know, when you wake up on that for like 3 months straight, and you know, you're in someone else's house and you haven't spoke to your family in years, and you know, I think like you kind of just look at things like, okay, this is not how a normal kid's life is supposed to be.
Yeah, bitch, call me Steve. Oh.
I remember this one song on there. It was the last song on Lace Up, and it's actually gotta be my favorite song, because it's one of those songs that you listen to and you're like, I'll never be in that state of mind again to ever write a song like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like when Eminem did Lose Yourself, you know, that's a once in a lifetime feeling. When you're an artist, you know that like when you make a song like that, like you'll never be able to go back to that type. You know, I mean, right now, dude, like shit. I mean, at the end of the day, we're still climbing and we're still trying to get there. I mean, you know, we have our own beds though, you know, so it's like. Yeah, you know, so I mean, like, you know, you don't know how you're not back on that couch. You're not back at that moment where you're like, you know, I don't know if this is ever gonna work out.